And thank you for opting in to check out the stability funnel training. So the way this training is going to go, it's not going to be very long. It actually doesn't need a long time to implement. You could probably get this done in an hour or less if you just kind of go at it. What this is going to include is I'm going to show you the components that you need. I'm going to show you actual results that I'm getting. And I'm going to just give you some backstory for why you want to use this funnel in your store. So I also own an e-com store. I sell arcade video games and stuff like that. And one of the things that when I work with students of mine and client accounts, because I also work with 2 other agencies, what happens is everyone complains about the same thing, and I'm sure you've had the same experience where you just wish you could get some more consistency out of your ad accounts. Here's what I'm going to tell you what this training isn't about. The training is not going to get you stability in your ad accounts. It's going to get you stability in your daily revenue. And the idea is to get you at least 2 or 3 more sales a day. If you're running a bigger budget, then more likely you'll get 5, 6, whatever it is, depending on how much you're spending. But just for a case study, I spend about a little under $200 a day on my store. And it generally, the cold traffic will produce sometimes like 3 to 5 sales a day. It's pretty good. The ROAS is really good. The problem is that I wasn't implementing other ways to utilize every click that was coming in. So my traffic will usually, on most days, will be like about 48 to 52 cents a click. So I'll get like, 225, 250 clicks, but maybe 2% of those, 1 to 2% of those will actually convert into something, right? The rest of it is just not being utilized. And that's what I'm going to show you. So this is what you're looking at is my actual ad account. These are ads that are running over the last 7 days. And this is my cold traffic campaign. It's just broad targeting. It's got 1 ad that I've tested like 32 different ads. One just kind of keeps rising to the top. And then I've got my add to cart, initiate checkout, retargeting. Same thing. It's just give them a little better offer with the code, send it back to just the traditional stuff you're doing. This is working really, really well, but I couldn't really break the 4-figure mark every day like I wanted to without adding the stability part. And what does the stability part look like? I'm going to give you a glimpse. This is my store. And when you go on my store, this will pop up. And what you're going to see is the main product I sell is a handheld gaming machine. And I give them a $25 off coupon. We sell it for $175. They can get it for $149.95. There's nothing fancy about this, but what's powerful about this is that about 5% or more of people, all the traffic that comes, grabs the code. And they're on my email list. So I've pulled them from Facebook or Google and put them on my list. Now they're in my sandbox. There's no shutting my account down, as long as I'm paying my bill, right? So what this is, if you think about it this way, the way that you get stability is you want to maximize every click that comes into your store. And so let's just say your store converts at 2% on cold traffic, which is fantastic. 98% of your traffic, the rest of your traffic that you're paying for is just disappearing in the ether. And that's why you're not getting the stability and consistency you want, is because you're not maximizing every click. But when you put something like this in, and I know some of my students are getting like 10% opt-in rates. Well, let's say you get a 10% opt-in rate. Well, if 2% convert, you have 98% of people that aren't doing anything. But if you get 10% of those people that convert that don't buy right away, well, now you're talking about 12% of those people are converting in one way or another where you can actually close business with them. Okay. This is the first component. I have Klaviyo and I have Shopify. So if you have these 2, this is really easy. You don't have to spend any money to do this. I can show you exactly where and how to do it. So let's go into my Klaviyo account. We'll go back here. This is my Klaviyo account over the last 7 days. And you can see the total revenue is $86.64. That is up 38%. But this is my email revenue, is up 117%. And this is now 41% of my revenue, which means I'm not paying an extra CPA to get these people. They're just there and they'll keep converting. Let me show you some more. This is a automation that I put in for those people that opt in, and this is, this has started June 21st. So this is less than a week. The initial email has, gotten $1,200 worth of revenue. 6% of those people convert. So about 3 times more people convert on this. So you can see 134 people, 6% conversion rates. Today's the 25th. So you can see this right here is adding an extra, $200 or $300 a day. When you throw this on top of it, this is what's called a wallet buster. My friend Kayleen came up with. I can't take credit for this one. They get this 4 hours later if they don't buy, and that's added another $300, and the conversion rate's about what my store is, right? So that's right there. That's about $1,500. And then if you throw one more element on top of it, which is just doing daily broadcasts, and this is how I do my daily broadcasts. I wrote emails for 3 weeks. You don't probably need to do this. And I found a few different emails that work. All I do is I just change the subject line and maybe a tiny bit of the copy and just resend it. Everything else I leave the same. And you can see like these are from yesterday, but like you can see $200, $645, $150. It all just kind of adds up. What's happening here is you take the clicks that you get from your cold traffic and your targeting campaigns, add the clicks that you're getting from your email, and you're going to get more sales just because you're doing more activity without actually having to work harder. And that's the key. Maximize every click that comes in, work harder. So this is all you got to really do. First thing you want to do, I'll just make a dummy sign up form. It's just if you have Klaviyo, but if you have MailChimp or whatever, they have sign up forms that you can create. Is I just pick a real, whatever option. In this case, it'll be emails. I am picking up phone numbers now too. And you just pick up one of these. Like this is a multi-step email. This is something looking for something. It doesn't really matter. You could I picked a really, really plain one. I think it was just, I did mine from scratch. It doesn't really matter. So let's just pick this one, multi-step, great. I'll put it in my Shopify subs, and then the SMS ones go there. And really all you got to do at this point, especially if you're just doing an email one, is just put whatever copy in here you need. And then you go in the targeting and behavior. So what I would suggest you do is just make a slightly better offer. So if you're selling something for $100, maybe give it to them for 85 or 90, so you're actually still capturing revenue. I just go target behavior. I just make sure it's all devices. SMS will only be, cell phones, obviously. I can put it on mobile, show to all visitors, unless they have Klaviyo profiles, because I just don't want to duplicate that. And pretty much I can set this live and I'm done. And then you'll get something very similar to this. Again, you can add a picture, you can test different things. The point is you just want to have the catcher's mitt catching more of the pitches that the pitcher's throwing, which is your cold traffic campaigns. The email, let me show you the email flow real quick. Let's go back to that. And again, if you think I'm moving fast, it's because this isn't going to take you very long to set up. I have all my abandoned cart and all that, but this is the one that's producing most of the revenue. And what you can see is basically this email right here. Like, let's just preview it. The copy is going to blow your mind. All it is, hey there, as promised, here's the code you need to use in checkout. Boom. Here's the link. That's it. This one, it's just the same thing, except the subject line's changed, and that's it. That is completely it. There's nothing else. I wish I could tell you it's more complicated, but what it will do is, and you'll usually see this fairly immediately, is it'll start giving you more conversions. So if you spend, $500 a day and say you get 5 conversions a day and your CPA is $100, you throw in 2 more conversions. Now your conversions are in the 70s. You've just dropped about $25 to $27 off, your CPA. So that's $25 to $27 back in your pocket, multiplied out by however many sales you get a day. Here's the TLDR. This is what I just want you to remember. Go right now into your whatever you use for email marketing. Set up a pop-up, put it all over the store, give them a little bit better discount. After that, set up a flow. Just reiterate the offer, give them a link to send them back to whatever product that you're pushing. Then just do daily emails and just find your best email, duplicate it, change the subject line, change whatever copy you need to, and send. You're not going to blow out your list. You're not going to burn it out, because here's the thing. This is the beautiful part. Even if someone unsubscribes or whatever, if you look at this list right here, okay, you can see this is just this. Today's June 25th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Already, this is yesterday. You could see how many people are just jumping on here. That is your traffic. You own that traffic now. It doesn't belong to an ad platform. Do this. You're going to make more money. It's not scaled to the moon or 7 figures in a month. It's no crazy stuff. This is practical, easy to implement, stability, consistency that you crave. Last thing is, I do send out emails to give you updates on things I'm trying, and things I noticed with other accounts to avoid or do. If you want personalized help with this, just look at the bottom of your emails. There's a whole buffet of things that you can choose from that's within your budget if you need some extra attention or help with it. Other than that, I will see you in the next email, and I appreciate you checking out this training.